Let's start with question 1. Answer for question 1. Question 1. With question 1, we are asked to represent A and B on a number line, whereas we have A to B. X is such that X is a real number. That is X minus 5. Let's represent it on a number line. We have this 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Negative, 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 and negative. We said X is greater than or equal to minus 5. With greater than or equal to, this is the symbol we use, a shaded dot. With the arrow moving this way. This represents that the values that are here are all greater than or equal to X. So we write it on top, greater than or equal to minus 5. We have B. X is such that X is a real number. Minus 1 is less than X, less than or equal to 5. Let's represent it on a number line. We also have this 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Yeah, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Negative, 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 and negative. It says X is greater than minus 1 and less than or equal to 5. So X is what? Greater than minus 1. So you have an open circle on minus 1. And we have a closed one, that's a shaded one, on 5. And we join them together. Then we write minus 1, X, and 5. Question 2. Answer, sorry. Question 2. We are asked to change this number into various forms. The first part, that's I, states that we should change it into a whole number. We should write it in the form of a whole number. So you write it. This is the whole number portion of it, and this is the decimal portion of it. Hence, you only write this portion of it. This portion of it. Since this is after the point, these are decimal portions. So you write 4, 6, and 3. I states we should write it in the tenth. When we talk about tenth, it's a decimal portion, counting from the decimal portion. Hence, we have the 1, the tenth, the 100th, and the 1000th. So with the tenth, we have 463.10 5. But the number after the 10 is 9, more than 5. So we have to round it, making the 10th decimal place 6. The figure there moving from 5 to 6. So our answer is going to be 463.16. I to the 100. To the 100 we start 1, 10, and 100. This is also more than 5 or more, sorry. So we have to run it, adding 1 to the 9 to get the 100 figure. So we have 463.160. The reason being for the 160 is after running it, the 9 changes to 10. Therefore, we have to move the other one here. We maintain the 0 here. Now this becomes 6, and this becomes 1. It maintains its position. Iving. With the Iving, we are asked to run 463.1598 to the nearest 1,000. Therefore, we can't do anything about it since it is already in the 1,000. So we write the same figure for them. 463.1598. Question 3. With question 3, we are asked to solve the following, of which I is 7/9 divided by 21/5 times 3/10. With this, board maths applies. Division, then multiplication. So we put a bracket here. Now we solve the division first. We have 7/9. We change the division sign into multiplication sign. So times 5 and 21. Bracket times 3 and 10. Now we can remove the bracket off. So we continue. But we can first cancel out. Cancelling out, we have 7 dividing 7 1 and dividing 21 3 times. We have to multiply them. So we have 5 on 27 times 3 on 10. With this, we can cancel out. So we have 5 into 5, 1, and into 10, 2. With 3 into itself, 1, and into 17, 9. So we have 1, since 1 times 1 is 1. And we have 9 times 2 as 18. So 1 on 18 is our final answer. I. We have 2 number 1 on 4 plus 3 number 4 on 5. You have to first change this into improper fraction. Therefore, we have 4 times 2 to give you 8 plus 1 is 9. So 9 on 4 plus 5 by 3 is 15 plus 4 is 19. So 19 on 5. Find the least common multiple of which is 20. Then now with this, 4 divides 20 5 times. So 5 by the numerator, that's 9, is 45. Now 5 divides 24. 4 times the numerator as it's 19 is 76. So plus 76. So we have 76 plus 45 gives us 121 over 20. With this we can change it into the mixed fraction. 20 into 121 is 6, giving us 120. We have a remainder of 1 over 20. I. We have two whole number 7 on 8 times one whole number 1 on 5 all over 8 minus 2 whole number 1 on 4. We have to change all the mixed fractions into proper fractions. Changing this to the improper fraction. Let's start from the top. We have 2 8 as 16 plus 7 23. 23 on 8 by 5 1 5 plus 1 so 6 on 5. We have 8 2 4 8 plus 1 we have 9 on 4. Now we can multiply and cancel. We cancel the ones on top, the portion of which multiplication is present. So 2 divides 8 4 and divides 6 3. Now we can multiply 3. So let's see what we get. 23 by 3 gives us 69. 4 by 5 gives us 20. So we put it in a bracket. Now the bar under is changed into division sign since it already is. So we have 8 over 1. Every whole number is over 1. 9 on 4. So we solve this first. We have 4. 1 into 4 is 4. 4 times 8 is 32. 4 into itself is 1. 1 times the 9, that's the numerator, is 9. With this, we subtract. So we have 69 over 20 divided by, when we subtract we get 23 over 4. With this we have to change the division sign into multiplication. So we have 69 over 20, reciprocate the 1 on the right, so times 4 on 23. 23 divides itself 1 and divides 63 3 times. 4 divides itself 1 and divides 25 times. So our final answer is 3 times 1 we have 3. 5 times 1 we have 5. So 3 on 5 is our final answer. Question 4. I have answer for question 4, so answer question 4. Question 4, I read. A rain water barrel was 2/3 full of water. After 60 liters of water were used from the barrel, it was 5 on 12 full. How much water does the barrel hold when full? So now we are going to find for the total amount of water when the barrel is full in liters. So first thing you write is the initial fullness of it was, that's 2 on 3. That's initial fullness of the barrel. And we were given 60 liters After 60 liters was used, that's 60 liters was used, we had it to be 5 on 12 full. So we don't actually know so we don't actually know the fraction of which is equal to 60 liters. In order for us to know, we would have to subtract the remaining after the 60 liters was used from the initial that was 2 on 3. So with this, we are finding for the fraction that's equivalent to 60 liters. So we have 2 on 3 minus 12 over 12. The initial minus the one that's remained to get the one that's used in fraction. So with this, we have our LCM to be 12. 3 into 12, we get 4. 4 times the numerator, that's 2, gives us 8. 12 into 12 is 1. 1 by the numerator, that's 5, gives us 5. So with this, we have 3 on 12. 3 divides itself 1 and divides 12 4. So we have 1 on 4. So it shows that the 60 liters is equal to 4. 1/4 of the water. So hence you can equate this 1/4 to the whole amount of water in fraction to get the amount of water it requires in liters. Hence, we equate it in this way. If 1/4 equals 60 liters, then 1 equals x. The reason why we are using 1 is the highest fraction in terms of this kind of questions. So with this, we have 1 over 4 times 60. You change this. Changing this, you get 1 divided by 1 over 4, or by 60. You reciprocate this side, so we have 1 times 4 over 1 times 60. With this in bracket. Then we have 4 on 1 times 60. 4 by 60, we are going to get 240 liters. So therefore, the total weight of water the barrel can hold is 240 liters. This brings us to the end. Try your hands on these questions. Thank you.